Hello everybody, welcome back. We are here in a place that some of you may recognize and some of you may not. It's kind of easily overlooked a lot of times. Often we just come running into the building and running through and we don't really pay attention. Because honestly I kind of forgot about this myself a few times. But yes, we are here in the Museum of Freedom. Hello, Heather. And it would be interesting to see what happened on the moon. It's a cool rocket, though. Anyway, yes. So, why are we here in the Museum of Freedom? Well, we are here for a Journal of the Weird entry, as of course the title says. But what is so weird about the Museum of Freedom? Well, it's not this, which, you know what the hell? This mural commemorates the many sacrifices of the brave men and women of the United States Armed Forces, from Lexington and Concord to the shores of Iwo Jima, from the Sea of Tranquility to the Anchorage front line. Americans have fought and died through the ages to secure our nation's freedom. May their sacrifices remind us all that freedom is a privilege afforded to the many, yet hard won by a noble few. And actually, yeah, it actually does say that. Cool. So many times these plaques, quote unquote, say stuff, but the plaque, you can't actually read any of the words. But this one is definitely a plaque that you can read the words. Huh. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Okay. But that's not what this episode is about. No, this episode is about this. You see it, right? Right? We all come running through here and stuff like that. You don't see it? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I didn't see it for a while, and then one day I went, wait a minute. Okay, this actually has two weirds to it, so we get two for the price of one entry. We've got this generator here, or a water pump, probably a generator. It could be a water pump, blue pipes, but conduit. See, I see this and I think generator, okay? So here's a generator, even if it's a water pump, go with me on this. It is stuck in a wall, okay? And we've got all these pipes and conduit coming in here. And then of course these pipes all connecting, and these conduits all going into the wall. But there's, run out here and knock everything over. There's a wall. Okay? So how do you work on the shit that's over inside that brick wall? Now, maybe it's just this right here. This is the whole generator. That's possible. But the pipes and everything else are going into a brick wall, which would seem to me to be taking it somewhere else within the building. So how do you work on this thing? That's weird number one. Here comes weird number two. How do you work on this thing? I know. What am I talking about? No, seriously. Say you need to work on this, okay? You need to work on the plumbing, on I don't know, one of these things you can unbolt and pry off and then get into the innards here and work on it somehow, okay? But how do you work on it? How do you get to it? Oh, well, you just walk in through here, or you walk in through the door over here. Except, and I don't know if any of you have noticed it, there's a door over here, of course. You know, walkway is wiped out. There is a door here. Brings you over here. Brings you to the stairs. Stairs bring you up here. Blah, 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 yakety schmackety. But you come over here. This ain't a door. There's no doorway here. This was a solid wall. You can tell from, one, the bricks all the way here. If it's a doorway, it's going to be wood, and it's going to look like there was a doorway. Somehow or another, it's going to look like there was a doorway, especially this foot plate landing thing, okay? Come over here. Yeah, there's there's molding down here. I think that's called molding. And then this is... I'm not a carpenter. I forget what this stuff is called down here. Kick plate, sort of, kind of. But anyway, yeah, this is a kick plate molding thing. It is definitely a solid wall, okay? And then there's bricks, and there's also wood. You can see wood here, wood slats for the exterior, plaster wall, plaster and wood wall, and then there's wood inside the brick to reinforce the brick, and there's pipes that were going inside the brick, in between the brick wall and the well, this kind of wall. Oh my God, I can't remember what kind of wall it's called. A lot of old houses have it where it's you know, it's nailed boards, and then it's plaster on top of the boards to make it really thick, and there's usually no insulation in between because, well, that's what the boards are for. And then you have the plaster over the wood slats and battens, or I don't know. Anyway, so this is a solid wall, okay? Solid wall that somebody beat the hell out of to get in over here, because this area they couldn't really access because the floor is missing. And this is also a solid wall. Hello, Tubman. This is a solid wall. There's no skid plate or foot plate or anything like that for a door, for a doorway, okay? Someone beat the hell out of it, exposed these, and went, oh shit, we gotta keep moving over here. And then they found, here's an area that doesn't have a bunch of pipes in the way. So this is a solid wall. So you got a solid wall here, bunch of debris, which the debris makes sense if you've been beating the shit out of walls. And of course, this picture frame was probably right here, but somebody beat the shit out of the wall and it just got knocked in here. So, solid wall. How the fuck did somebody come in here to work on this generator? Or any of the plumbing? Or the electrical? Or even have the freaking lights? It is a huge room. It is literally a room, hallway room. It even has heating. But how do you get in here? This is a wall. It's got molding. Doorways don't have molding, so that you don't trip over them when you go inside. And over here. Oh, I know, I'm running this thing into the ground. But seriously, how the hell does anybody get in here pre-war to fix this thing? And is this generator just go to here and not into another room? Or did these things just kind of like go outside and then they run up the outside of the building and this is just a short generator or water pump? I'm assuming water pump mainly because it's a blue pipe, but that doesn't mean shit. So, yeah. Weird. So thank you all for joining me. I am grateful. And this is Charisse, the Bison General, saying thank you for joining us here on the Journal of the Weird. Be excellent to each other and to yourself. Party on, be happy, have fun.